I think we're live. Between heaven and hell, am I live? Can you see me? Hi, I made it in time for the beginning of a stream for once. Hopefully. God, are we ready to start a case today? Hopefully this case is gonna go a lot better for me. Give me a second to warm up. I'm here a little bit late. Hey, George, still staying out of trouble, unfortunately. Guys, I'm losing my damn mind in this apartment. So, quick update for you. Yeah, I've been here now 2 days because the snowstorm has ended. Like, the snowfall has stopped. It has ceased. But the city of Buffalo is doing a pretty bad job of plowing the streets. And 2, I can't even make it to the streets because my car is still buried in the parking lot of our building. Apparently, the snow plow people that our building has contracted to clear out the parking lot for people didn't do their job, so they got fired, but all of our cars are still buried in the parking lot. And like, I'm not about to go shovel it out myself. There's like a wall of snow out there. It would take hours. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic, but like, the car is buried in the lot. I would really have to legitimately go out there and shovel it out. Jacob Welsh, hello! Fun fact, this case was actually originally intended to be Injustice for All as its 4th case, since it was originally supposed to be a 5-case game. Oh, interesting. Is the stench gone? No, it is not. I mean, again, it's limited to the stairwells, so I'm not super concerned about the stench. I'm more concerned about not being able to go anywhere. Cosmetology Corner, hey, how was your day? Sorry I'm late, just coming in the door from work. Oh, we haven't started yet. It's only 2 minutes late. I'm usually 2 minutes late. Anyways, day 1 was mostly fine, but now that it's day 2, my really big problem here is that, I'm not mentally prepared for this anymore. I've been cooking the frozen pizzas that I have stocked up in my freezer, which is fine, it's food, but like, it's greasy food, and it's making me feel a little bit icky, especially because I'm also not going to the gym. So I ate this giant pizza by myself that easily could have fed 2 people. And then I laid on my couch and took a nap instead of like going to the gym or doing some kind of cardio. So like, I feel very fat. I'm squeezing like the little love handles on my side of my body, and I'm like, God damn it. And thank God it's winter and I live in Buffalo and I've got a couple of months to get my shit together, so to speak. But it's like, first thing tomorrow, I have to go to the gym. The weather is gonna warm up a little bit, so the snow should start to melt, but there is a lot of it. I don't know if my car will be able to get out. If it's not, then I'm literally gonna take an Uber to the gym. I don't care anymore. I have to go. This is insane. Changeling TJ, what did I miss from yesterday? We finished the case. So you missed the end. I got a little bit salty because I didn't do the best performance of my life on that case, but I got it done. That's all that matters. That's me as a lawyer, folks. Don't I sound hireable? That reminds me, I should eat before I keep working. You probably should. David Mahone, you did the home workout on Instagram. I mean, yeah, I do have a pull-up bar, but like, doing a couple of sets of pull-ups, it doesn't replace going out to the gym and getting a full workout in. Alright, never mind the fact that I'm taking forever to start. I've gotten all of my stuff situated. I do have to text my mother very quick because she reached out to me. So I'm going to send one text message, bear with me, and then I'm going to start this case. Alright, I've done that. Let's start a case today, shall we? That's what you're all here for. Sorry for wasting your time for 6 minutes. It's okay, I'm gonna make up for it by doing the best investigation for whoever's about to get murdered today. Let's find out who it's gonna be. Should we start? Are we gonna start with a murder, or are we gonna start with a more simple case? I don't know. Let's find out. How's my mother's arm? It's damaged. It's in a cast. I don't know. She seems to be okay with it. I should double check with her what date the surgery is. I think it's like next Wednesday that she goes in, but I should double check on that for sure, of when she has to undergo that. Okay. Pay attention. Whoa! Wait a second! Hey, have I missed something? This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me! Whoa, what's going on? The evidence and testimony we have seen here show that the victim was alone at the table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. No! You're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw a man in a blue hat and an orange apron, and whoa! Oh. Oh, was that us? I saw someone else there. A man. He's the killer. Wow, Phoenix could be a hand model. Wait, are we poisoning someone? Why won't anyone believe me? Oh my god, this guy.
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up. Mr. Wright.
Wait, that's us! This court finds the defendant. No! What do you mean? Guilty? This court is adjourned. Phoenix! What's happening? Oh my god! I'm like a little bit heartbroken. We don't get guilty verdicts. That's not our style. We're Phoenix Wright. We win every case. What in the world just fucking happened? I'm sorry. Remember that time I said I wasn't gonna swear so much? Listen, video games bring out the worst in me. Or the best. I don't know. January 6th, 10:03 a.m., Wright and Company law offices. The start of a new year. It always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. Uh-huh. This case is cringy? Do people not like this one? It had one hell of a start. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zavari, to take on the world. Jesus Christ. What do you think, Nick? Yeah, sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching fireworks on a TV, or playing a board game. Oh, hey, pal! Dick Babe, what's up? Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective! Oh, likewise. Now, listen up, right? Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Jesus. Oh, yeah, me too. All right, pal. I've got some explaining to do. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? Sorry, got what we're texting. Gotta clear up one thing. One moment, please. Okay. Have you got a holiday present, Detective? Oh, what? Oh, well, listen here, I have this. It's nothing much, but, aw, thanks. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? Oh my god. Maya, she's such a little swindler. I love that about her. Definitely not the worst case. It's great for some or mediocre for others, but definitely not the worst. Oh, no. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Wait. You doing this on purpose, pal? Guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year, Nick? Very funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think this is when I show this. Wow, look at my profile. Look at that jawline. I'm assuming that's me, Mr. Nick. And goddamn, am I a stud. If only I had a jaw like that in real life. I mean, One thing that ceases to amaze me never ceases to amaze me, is gay men, or even straight men, people who on their dating profiles have the nerve to take their camera, put it underneath their face, and take a picture like this, and then put that as their dating profile picture. Like, sweetie, you're not ugly, you just are really trying your darndest to look it. Anyways, what is this, a magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced? Trounced? Wait, let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? Hey, it's a report, pal! About you! Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. Wait, what? When was that issue from, anyway? December of last year, pal. Which I guess makes it, about a month ago. Which makes it old news, you mean? Yeah, in the age of the internet. But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. Oh, what? So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean a phony Nick? God, we've had a lot of phonies in this game. Everybody's a fake person. This has got to be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. I guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Magazine clipping an article from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. Well, so, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case, Nick. My fault? How do you figure that? Alicio, hello, welcome to the chat. Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves, pal. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. Yeah, between heaven and hell, it sounds like we've got an imposter on our hands. I mean, if we're to believe what we saw in the beginning sequence, it looked like a person who for sure was Phoenix Wright, or is not at least identical to him. Oh, you better make this right, pal. Now! That means taking the case back to court. You got it? Why is he so invested in this? Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not gonna be easy to get it overturned. Huh. I guess the New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year. So, you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct, pal. Drop by if you need something. Okay. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. I guess I'm becoming something. Something of a man around town, a force to be reckoned with. The client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation. I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? Phoenix, it means you're rising up in the world. It's the highest form of flattery. It's also horribly illegal, and so nobody ever should do it because it's absolutely wrong. But this is just like what happens when you get someone catfishing using your pictures for the first time. It's like, you've made it! You're big enough to have people want to pretend that they're you, to manipulate other people into doing horrible, terrible things. So, you know, there's a pro and a con. On the one hand, you're like, aw, flattering. On the other hand, it's like, wow, you are a terrible human person who's doing something very, very deeply illegal. What sort of a guy would do that? I don't know. Jesus, my God. I need to understand where I fucked up in life. What form did I put my phone number out into the world that then sold it to all of these spam callers? I swear, these days I get more calls from spam numbers than actual phone calls. And it's new to me. Like, everybody gets some, but like, it's like off the hook recently. It buzzes at least like 30 times a day, and it's like I'm being stalked by spammers. gotten very bothersome. Alright, what to do, Maya? So, what's our first move? Oh, I was asking you that. Well, I guess we have to go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is, they're probably not gonna be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Yeah, I guess. Look, let's get one thing straight, though. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. Alessio! Remember when Pearl said maybe in the future you'll have your own impersonators, too? I mean, that's what happens with success, does it not? That's the T! Have you had that happen to you? I have. So, one guy was bold enough to actually do it here in Buffalo, where it's local, and so I actually kind of... I can't talk about the details of what had happened, but I ended up getting him tracked down. Normally, though, it's people who are not local to me, and they're from, I don't know, God knows where. Usually, somebody will reach out to me on Twitter with, like, pictures from Grindr, and they'll be like, hey, I wanted to check with you on your Twitter. Is this actually you on Grindr in such and such city? And I'll have to be like, I'm so sorry, guy, that's not me. Please just report the account, and please don't send them any pictures of yourself or say any, or give any personal information to them. But that's also the thing. It's like, if you think you're talking to somebody who has any amount of like a public presence on the internet, reach out to their Instagram or their Twitter, somewhere where they're on a verified account, because then they'll be able to verify for you if it's them or not. Hey, oh, I said this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. Zinniab, I mean. Oh my god. Oof. I hope not. Ugh. What kind of name for an evil double is Zinniab anyways? Nick, it's Phoenix backwards! I've got it. If you're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. It's always a twin! It's an evil twin! Spoil sport. Alright, any ideas? Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? He's very invested. What do you mean? Well, I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's gonna be a dad or something. He's gonna be my daddy. I mean, yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick? Oh my god, Maya, do you think so? Well, considering how we interact, I have to seriously doubt that, unfortunately. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Maybe. Alright. Well, let's move to the detention center and see who we're defending. Or criminal affairs. No, detention center first. January 6th, detention center, visitor's room. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Hey, keep it down, would you, Maya? That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! We know her! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me, it's me, Maggie! Remember Maggie Bird? Oh my god, the tutorial girl from Justice for All. Listen, we did her dirty in that game too, because we got bopped on the head and forgot how to lawyer. And then in this game, we got her declared guilty? Jesus, she must not have a lot of faith in us. Oh god, Maggie Bird. Ah! I see that she's a waitress now. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. Her boyfriend was brutally murdered. He was a very handsome man. It was actually very depressing for all of us involved. Thunder Phoenix 256, hello, welcome to the chat. Also, wow, can we talk about this uniform for a little bit? It's definitely got that anime girl vibes. I definitely pointed out because I saw Maya in one of these, which has me curious. Like, how is Maya gonna end up taking on whatever job this girl's at? She's working at what, some kind of diner? She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquitted? Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You'd better hurry up and tell her what happens, Nick. I guess. Frank, hello, George. How's your evening going? Hope it is going well. I just gotta say that the closer we get to the finale, the more excited I get. It is easily the best case in the series. Well, this one only has, 4 cases, or is it 5? So I think we're maybe 5. I think all of the games have either 4 or 5 cases, and we're on the 3rd, so... Oh, I see. So, that's where we stand now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. But, you know, I can relate to you, Maggie, because I'm Maya, and this happens to me about once a year. Typically, once a year, I get screwed up in some kind of murder trial where I'm either accused of being the murderer, or I end up kidnapped. You know, these things happen. It'll be okay. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep him down, sir! Alright, let's catch up with this girl. Maggie Bird. She's doing that white people thing where they hide their lips. I can relate, I've done it too. That Or when you walk by someone, you're like... Hey, pal. Hey, Jim. How's it going? It's going swell, Bob. So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? How would she be fired? We got her acquitted. She wasn't actually guilty. Well, in the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. Ugh. God, fashionable? Really? I don't know, it's not my kind of vibe, but wow. Roses everywhere. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. If you've got it, you should flaunt it. No. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? All right, Mr. Armstrong, what's he like? Has he touched you? Has he made uncomfortable advances on you? Is this run like a Hooters? I've seen how short those skirts are. Yeah, you could put it that way. All right, talk to me. What happened? Well, this whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribulations. Did I say that right, chat? Is it Tribulations? Listen, you know how I am with foreign stuff. Because I am a very, very sheltered suburban white boy raised in America where they don't teach us anything. And I don't say that as like a funny joke. I'm actually very sad about that. When you travel the world, it's shocking how well cultured other countries are. Like, most other countries are bilingual, where the citizens will speak their native language and also English, because we just expect it. And then here in America, we know English and literally nothing else. And then we call other people stupid when they can't understand us. Because that's how we roll. It's classy. Tribulations? Yeah, thank you, Maya. That's the same boat I'm in. Yes! It's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. Whoa, that's definitely our imposter. You don't meet a lot of characters that have that same spiky signature hair. And then some dude that looks like a spy. That's the T! We! Drop the N on it? So Tribulations? Not Tribulations? Tribulations? There were two men at the table. Both of them were drinking coffee. And then... Very sexy fingers. Between heaven and hell. It's good enough. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? Thunder Phoenix 256. Fun fact, this restaurant's existence was retroactively foreshadowed by a flyer in Rise from the Ashes. I think Edgeworth got it from Gumshoe. Oh my god, you've awakened a memory inside of me. You've touched something in me, that Thunder Phoenix. I remember that. Wow, in the first game at like in that end trial thing where we had what was her name? Emma Skye. Yeah, Edgeworth got like this thing. Gumshoe like scribbled something. The details are fuzzy, but yeah, it was like a poster for Très whatever. N's in French tends to come after nasal vowels. Très bien. You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Make the N more nasal sounding? What does that mean? Like, très bien. 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 I don't really know how to do nasally. Like Fran Drescher? Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before. Oh. So, she wouldn't have had a motive to have killed him then, I guess. And anyways, the other man, the killer, you saw him? Oh, of course! A good waitress must be attentive to the client. And he didn't look familiar to you? So wait, you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come? Well, you tell me, Mr. Wright. Oh, right. Guess the answer to my question would be my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? I'm still giving it too much of an N. Let me listen to it. So, someone said do Google Translate. I could try that. Let me see what I can pull out of here. Don't worry, I'm gonna halt everything to get my pronunciations correct. Also, let me foreshadow, because since we're dealing with a French restaurant, if there are any French characters in this game, know right off the bat, I don't do French accents. I don't even know what a French accent sounds like. Oh, does it mean 3 good? Is that what it translates to? 3 good? Très bien. Très bien. Do you hear her? Is she saying it right? Très bien. Très bien. Très bien. Très bien. She's saying the N. Yeah. Très bien. Très bien. You listen to her. You get back to me. Let me know. Alright. I have a job to do. Can we stay focused? Maya's really disappointed in me. So, Nick, if you're done, can we get back to the thing on hand? Right. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? It means very well. It sounds like Spanish. Ah, son of a... It's detecting the language wrong. Hang on. Oh, it does mean very... Let me try. Oh!
Très bien.
Très bien. Does this sound better?
Très bien.
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 Très bien. I can't. Can I change the speaker lady to a man? Can I have a man talk to me in French? Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well...
No.
Oh. You heard her. She gave me a big flat no. So can I have a man talk to me? Très bien. The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, he failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Alright, look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What did they find incriminating? A small bottle of poison. Maggie! What do you mean? Oh my god, this girl, she's almost as hopeless as Ron Delight. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. Okay. What's going on in my chat? The S is supposed to be silent, but bien is right. Très bien. Alright, guys, it's très bien. I'm an American who's trying to talk at a French restaurant. People are used to people butchering names, okay? I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh. Okay, and what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry.
In music? How come?
Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and an emo musician's looking look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
Okay. A little bit judgy, but that's fine. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all?
It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something.
They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band's CD, maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC? I don't know. What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built, like the victim, really. Well built. I enjoy men that are well built. Is that all you have to say? Show her my badge.
That badge! Is it real?
Of course it's real. That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Hey! Oh my god. She bit into it.
And I left a few tooth marks, too.
Yeah, I see that.
I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or fake.
Ma'am, I've gotten you declared innocent before. Show her the magazine clipping. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this article's about my case.
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Oh, yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Right. Josh Scott. While George continues to butcher the French restaurant's name, I will be practicing my Spanish. Me?
Well, yeah, you, Mr. Wright.
I already feel like this whole case is gonna be us teaching George how to talk in French. God damn. This is gonna be a train wreck and a half. I like your shirt. Thanks, it's my gay shirt. See? They're all gays. And bisexuals. Not straights, don't get confused. Hey Maggie, was my evil double anywhere too? Or I am here? I am. Maya, I think you might be the evil double, let's be fair.
No, I don't remember any phony you, Maya.
Ah, I would have been so cool.
Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
Oh, did I say it like that? That's interesting. Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before, Maggie. How did you not realize that the guy was not the real me?
I guess looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little? Girl, how are you gonna mistake another person for me? I mean, this would make sense if, like, it was like somebody who only heard about Phoenix Wright in the news, but they hadn't seen him in person. But like, you and me, we have a connection, girl. Get connected for free. Free at Education Connection. I'm working for an hourly wage. I went to high school, didn't do great. Still, I gotta make more cash, and more education is what I'm looking at. When I get a degree, I will make a bigger salary. Okay. Wow. Do I have ADD or something? I'm really having a hard time focusing. Okay. Focus. Like a laser. Okay. Well, okay. You were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and so the guy was nothing like me is what you are saying, ma'am. Well, he had your spiky hair and your blue suit. Is that all it takes? Phoenix, is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? Where'd you get that gay shirt? I got it from my college. So it's actually a, Welcome to the Gayborhood National Coming Out Day 2015 shirt. So it was something that was handed out at my college. I did not buy it. I did not get it at a store. Having heard George sing, I think I might prefer his French. Oh! Alright, fine. Stop it, I don't need that song stuck in my head again. That song is a bop. I love it. I would put it on my playlist. How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers. Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney, so we should be able to get a retrial. Yeah, that's a huge thing, if he's not licensed. Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? Oh, for sure. I'm a professional. My life has been on a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Oh my god, 6 months, 9 stories? Girl, how are you alive? Well, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, I failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. Yeah, I guess you're a little bit luckier than your old boyfriend. And one day, I'll find it. You just wait and see, sir. I'll find the one single moment of good luck. Zinniab is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like for? Nothing but love for you, George, in the streams, but everyone in here sometimes love has to be tough. No, it's definitely true. Listen, it's important to know what you can do and what you can't do. And if you can't sing, it's important to know that you can't. Because everyone should be able to sing for fun. I love to sing for fun. But have you seen those people who, like, all their friends and family tell them that they're good singers when they're not, and then they go and, like, audition on a professional singing competition and really make an ass out of themselves? Ugh, that makes me cringe inside a little bit. But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and to get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zinniab for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then. Right. The restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. All right, I guess we can do that. Très bien. Whoa, it's pink. God damn, the princess would love this place. Oh. Okay. Didn't expect to see all the crime tape. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. Yeah, I think that's more of a, wow, can we look at this picture of this man over there? This little chef. He looks like a nutcracker with the rosy cheeks, but then like he looks like a big brawly dude. Frank, my Canadian self will not allow me to stand by this blatant butchering of my first language. God, the French people probably hated me. I was in Canada and I went to the Great White North, where they speak French. I went to Montreal, and there were a lot of French speakers there. I didn't understand a word they were saying. Alright, so Maya's not into girly, frilly things like flowers. I appreciate that about you. Hey, you know, no one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Is anyone here? Me. I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect! Let's get intrusive, Nick. Oh my god. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. I suppose we can. Oh my god, Maya's really rubbing off on us. Alright, let's do it. First thing I want to examine. I can't do it. Who is this dude? Okay, let's look at the magazines. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Well, why don't you try wearing something more chic sometime, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Oh yeah, there is. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this! Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber with a bomb. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, $100,000. Oh my god, it's Mask to Mask! Wait, is he coming into this case again? $100,000 maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. $500,000 is scribbled out with a picture of a bomb, and Mask to Mask is highly suspect. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Interesting. A paper from the day of the murder. This has to be a clue. This case always kind of bugs me because it makes everyone in the great state of Japanifornia, like, very dumb. Like, levels of stupidity we don't see at all in this trilogy. Well, thank God I'm not really dumb. How embarrassing would that be? Alright. Let's keep looking at things and stuff. Why can I look at this still? Shouldn't I get my check mark? Okay, there we go. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look! Fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. Yeah, of course, Maya. What the fuck? It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. But it must be one or the other, but I don't know which it is since I don't know Jacques about French. I don't know how you speak the language. The door looks like it says Fermi, which to me looks like fermentation. Oh, jeez. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register as a magical box that spits out money. That's how I used to be as a kid, actually. My mom used to tell me that me and my sister were both like this. Not with cash registers, but with ATMs. Like, when we wanted something as children, and we were like, Mom, can you buy me this new video game? She'd be like, well, I can't, honey. We don't have the money. And I'd be like, what do you mean? Can't we just go to the, like, ATM machine? You just go and get money. Because, like, we didn't understand, like, how jobs worked and you got paid. It was just like, there's a machine. When adults need money, they go to the machine and the machine gives them money. Because, like, that's what you think, like, when you're a kid and like, logic. It's like, oh, yeah, money is just a resource that we just give out to people. I've since learned a little bit more about the economy. Not a whole lot, though. All right, let's look at the actual crime scene, shall we? Why does it look like the coffee's all over the table? This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so. With all this police tape around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Fermi means closed, George. Thank you, Frank. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Why can I picture her doing just that? Oh god, Maya's one of those anime cat girls. I could see it. We all knew them in school. Don't we? Can we talk about your trip to Montreal? I went with a couple of friends. I stayed in an Airbnb. We went to a bunch of gay nightclubs, and we ended up in a bathhouse. 2 bathhouses. We left the first one because the guy who was running the bathhouse was actually very, very rude, and he wouldn't give me a student discount, even though they advertised it on the doors. And I was like, sir, I am not going to patron this establishment. Which was definitely the right choice to make, because we were by far the youngest guys in there. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or to your left. Okay, so there are tables on the other side then. That's good to know. No clues here. What about this? This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Well, let's see. It doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Well, duh, even I could have told you that. Oh, well, you see, those are the only 2 kinds of flowers I know. Dang nabbit! I'm a lawyer, not a botanist! Oh my god, Phoenix, that's one of my favorite lines! Whenever somebody asks me a question about, like, plants, because people learn I'm a scientist, and they'll ask me something about plants, I'm like, dude, I'm a biologist, not a botanist! I don't know about plants. Let's look out the window? Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really cool, I love snow, let me see. Wait, what? It's not white, it's not even snowing. Maya, we live in Japanifornia. Jesus Christ, I was kidding. Nick! There are lies that are okay to tell, and there are lies that definitely are not. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Is that all that there is here? Maybe I'm here a little bit too early, I wonder, because, we haven't checked in at Criminal Affairs yet. Maybe we need to do that. Why don't we, and then why don't we come back here? That should be fine. Let's check in, because we did kind of skip this place over. Alright, January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Frank, I can just imagine George reading our French comments and having no idea what we are saying. You're absolutely correct. I see the French comments popping up in the chat, and I'm not even going to try to touch those with a 10-foot pole. I'm like, nope. I don't have time to try and interpret that nonsense right now. So, please don't shit-talk me behind my back. Or do. I'm not going to know the difference. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct. Huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on to the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Oh, well I guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? Huh. So we're not supposed to be here yet. Shoot! Maggie, as long as I'm here, before I go back, do you have anything to say about the sports paper? Oh, a sports paper! Let's see. Let's see. Did Gustin Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Right, sorry Maggie, that paper's actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gustin got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then, maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, I want you to take a look at this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD! Just as I thought. I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do! Oh my god. Did anybody watch London Tipton sing before? If you have enough money, anyone can do it. That's the thing. With auto-tune these days, if you have enough money and you want to be a singer, you can make it happen. The Master of Karain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, ba. Wait, that's copyright infringement. That's the Steel Samurai, Maya. Anyways, focus. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So, the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation. Don't you, Nick? Yes. Anything more to say to her? No. Alright, let's go back to the restaurant. Oh, we've triggered something to happen here. Très bien. That's the T. Art. True art. Oh la la, bonjour. Welcome to Très bien. Oh, hello? What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. That's unusual for her. Oh my god! What the fuck was that animation, that gif? Whoa! It's the dude from the picture! I love a man who keeps art of himself in his own home. The eyes, the arms, he is the moment. He is Mr. Armstrong? Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurant. Oh no! It's a French character. This is a disaster. How long before a Karen says this is America, you should speak English? It's me, I'm the Karen. Huh? B Avenue? Oh no, my petit true love. Huh? Me? Wow, his eyes. God damn, he's like Satan. Is this how the Christians see gays? Because if it is, I can understand why they're scared of us. My god. Look at his face. Like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, no? Hello, you need this? An aromatic bath oil rose. Fuck. What have I walked into? An oil melange of la rose. It's my personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water, and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for la monsieur? Who? Me? Look at that face. Like a puppy rejected by life itself, you are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe a hint of oui oui. And I will add la peppermint and the lake slurry sage for fragrance exceptionnelle. As a French, I'm cringing inside. Okay. Sounds great. Gonna have to grab some of my next expedition to the US. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Hello? If you'll be seated, I will bring you a special menu of the day. Oh, he's already hitting on us. George floundering with French is my new spirit animal. Look, actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Bien sûr. I know this is already monsieur. You are La Phoenix, right, no? Yes. Wait, you know me? Mais, oui, oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. Whoa, what did I miss? What transpired? I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zinayeb. Oh. It looks like everyone to do with this case already knows who I am. I wonder what sort of impression Zineb has been leaving on people. Don't you? I can only wonder. This is my other fear. When people steal your identity and they catfish and they impersonate you, the way they act towards other people, it's going to leave impressions on them, right? So people will form opinions about you, not knowing that it's actually not you. And that's the other thing that's kind of fucked up about catfishing. God. Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am... the little chest wiggle. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Oh my god, this pose. Listen, he's got very muscular arms. I'll say that much for him. All right, so we have to learn a couple of words here, right? At least the ones that are reoccurring a lot. God damn it, I have to talk to this guy. Okay, buddy, You and I, we're gonna go through this together. I am sweating up a storm. Ugh. This is the live stream that I hope never comes back to haunt me once it's in the archive land. We'll do this today, and then we will never speak of this case again. So, what does très bien mean? I know très. That means 3, right? Well, Maya, that's what I thought, and I learned very quickly that that was not correct. No, no, no! Très bien is Francis. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. The atmosphere is très bien and la cuisine is très bien. Gotcha. So, if the food's so good, why are there no customers here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. Picking at the rose. Wow. You know what? The developers really went all out on this guy. And you know what? What year was this game produced? I fear that maybe the development team was a little bit in homophobic territory with designing this man to be so over the top and have his, you know, gayness be used so overtly as like cheap gags. But also like it kind of works, does it not? So, you're running this place on your own now. Assuming you took German in high school, I did. That's why I liked Francisco a little bit better. Oui, for the moment, no one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Could you maybe not eyeball me while you say that? I am la chef, I am la manager. I am also trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? That's a smelling doctor, Maya. He's gonna give you a big old whiff of something. A practitioner of the aromatherapy, the art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? Oh, the smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. Okay. Alright, let me keep digging myself in deeper. I'm feeling itchy too. I'm getting hives, I think, from this conversation. My dude is also very clearly in lordosis. Can you see that nice little arch in his back? He's like really... Okay, so the fitness enthusiasts, they'll call it the anterior pelvic tilt, where you're, you know, shoving your ass out really far behind you, ready to take a nice hot dick in the ass. But in science, we call it lordosis, where, you know, the female mouse arches her back like that and sticks out her little fanny. This man knows what he's doing. It's not good for your posture, though, to be like that all the time. But it does make your butt look bigger, but it also gives you this, this little, beer gut coming out from your stomach. So that's the negative consequence of that posture. It looks very nice from behind, less nice from the front or from the side. Anyways, focus. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? I'm here to solve a murder, actually. Deo Communist, this accent has been passed down the Armstrong family for generations. Deo is winning the chat tonight. Bien, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was here for a coffee suddenly became, how you say, ill. Because of the poison in his coffee. That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took it to drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu! Oui! He was dead! Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, Mansour. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Oh, good, an old man. That's an accent I can do. The accents. The old man accent. That's one I keep in the old back of the noggin here. Old man? What old man? The French pronunciation is gonna be so legendarily bad. They're gonna be the room of pronunciation. Okay. Keep going, George. You're doing great. I think that's Mon Dieu or something like that. Mon Dieu. Mon Dieu. Okay. The way they throw law into all the sentences is cringe. Are you saying that even the script writing is bad French? Because if that's the case, then I'm gonna blame it all on the script writing. So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of my murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Mas oui! As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of la murder, he was here. I saw it too. But he said the same things, that there was no one else at la victim's table. But Maggie swears there were two people. Mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no? Yeah, about that lawyer. That was me, I suppose? My buen sir! What? Wow. He's the first person who said it wasn't me. Oh, he said it wasn't me. Okay. Who designed this man's face to be like this? This is such an uncomfortable conversation in so many ways. Deo Communist. Well, I think I need to be off. Morning shift at the hospital. Take care, mates. Okay. It's horrid but very stereotypical. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? I don't know. God, do I present stuff to him? Well, let's try. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking, perhaps? Oh, jeez. Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You are very cool, though. Oui, oh oui. So handsome. Wow. I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh, man. That's something I don't want to imagine. Alright, let's talk about the sports paper. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. Ah, one of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen. Okay, what about my attorney's badge? Please, monsieur, there's no need to show me that. You are Mon Phoenix, right? The worst defense attorney in town. And the worst French speaker in the country. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong. I think I can imagine how he forms this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oui! You flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Zinniab is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. Oh god, I feel like I'm about to get flashed something. Let's show, I guess, some profiles to people. I mean, let's start with his employee, Maggie Bird. Ah, Maggie! She was a policewoman once. In the past. Yes, I think. But she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was the suspect in la murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume. Oui, blended from bergamot. I have given it to you before. Right. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. Natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Alright, why don't you just admit that your perfume doesn't work? I'm not surprised she was the prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We gotta ask this guy more info. Stat. Great. Just what I wanted. More dialogue. How much you guys want to bet this guy's gonna be a witness in court and we're gonna talk to him endlessly? When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oui, I suppose you could say so. So what happened? No, it was nothing.
Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still being indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Oh my god, my dude's got Cyclops. 3 of them? Cyclops. No way. What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove, what the? What's wrong? The Magatama. It's gone. What? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? Nick? But I could still see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby. Mr. Armstrong. Could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask yourselves. Excuse me? Him? Oh, ask him yourselves. The old man spends all of his time in, La Park? La Park. Oh, a park. What park is that? Behind la restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. Oh, thank you. Je vous en prie, my dearie. What? Je vous en prie, my dear. Okay, whatever. Look, I'm not saying I would be good. I would still butcher German, but if I met a German character, I'd at least be a teeny bit more in my element, because I at least have studied some German words. This is scarily foreign to me. Let's go check out Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Okay, let's. Yeah, I think the best thing we could do is leave this place. Let's leave this establishment and never talk about what happened here. Okay, wow, look at this park. It's very fruity. This might be the most flamboyant case we've had. Vitamin Square. So, this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Oh my god, imagine if George tried to do an entire stream with the game in French and has to translate it. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? Don't pronounce the S in vous. Vous, not vous. That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. He's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you. I think you're fat. I think you're ugly. I think you're stupid. Oh! Oh, God. This is maybe a bop, but what the fuck is on your face? Please stop rubbing it. Oh my god, I don't want to see it pulsate. I can't do it. Oh my god. Bobby, ride of the banana. Pointing out the really important details that there is in fact a banana and you can absolutely hop on it and take it on a ride. Okay. Okay. My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Yeah, this is gonna be terrible. I can tell already. Alright, let's talk to this man. What you saw. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! Oh, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So, you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons?
Oh god, he's really chucking those seeds at them. It's gotta hurt.
Go on, eat this. Huh.
Excuse me, sir. Could I ask you about Maggie Bird? Wait, what's his voice gonna be like? My voices are all... they're non-existent anymore. Typical old man voice is a little bit more chipper, but this guy's very angry. Normally it's like, I don't know any Maggie Bird. But he's more like, he's very angry looking, right? I don't know if it fits him.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations.
Yeah, a disgrace, I tell you. Utter disgrace.
A disgrace.
An innocent young girl revealing herself like that.
Oh, you're one of those. Revealing? You mean her uniform?
Youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you, no, not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan? Like honor and modesty.
Oh, God, another cultured man. What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
You? The problem is you lack any sense of grace. Oh, my God.
Talk about hitting a girl right where it hurts. Alright, let's talk about Tribulations. Do you go to Tribulations a lot?
Huh. A miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there is hot food, not food. Where's the sushi? The tempura? The rice?
Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir.
Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those stupid snacks. What about those shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You see all the way up there? There.
Oh.
Yeah, the waitresses.
Oh, God, this guy's...
Why are you looking up? They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well,
Listen, it's not my restaurant.
God, it's a miserable experience for a restaurant. That place, absolutely miserable.
He certainly knows the place. Clearly, he's a regular. And clearly, that's what old people do. They visit the same establishment every day and complain about it. They're like, this place sucks, but then they keep going back. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? He just wants something to complain about. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? This nose animation. He likes the ladies. My God, he can't get over their legs. He's obsessed.
There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Ha, take that.
He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psych lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama's only on loan. You'd better find it or else. God, if Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Okay, I guess let's try and present some stuff to him. See what we can find out. Excuse me. Can I ask you about this? Sir?
Here you go, boy. How does some pigeon feet sound to you?
Wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. Let's try this. Sir? Nope. Okay, that doesn't work. How about my badge? Nope. Okay, that's fine. How about Jean Armstrong? He's a male Karen, for sure. Can I ask you about this? No. Okay, how about the waitress? No. Great. This has been wildly unsuccessful, actually. Let's look at the scene, I guess. Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings.
You disgusting rogue! Picking up something someone else threw away!
Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Between heaven and hell, isn't Maya wearing a Magatama? She is, but hers is not supercharged with spiritual energy. The Magatama we got from Pearls, actually, we got our Magatama from Maya, but Pearls infused it with, like, energy that allows us to see the Cyclops. So Maya's doesn't do that.
Ah, that's none of your business!
Right. Okay. Then I guess I'm just gonna take this magazine with me.
I don't want anyone else having it! Give it back!
Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Oh my God, Phoenix! Look at this man. Job listings picked up from a bench in Vitamin Square, thrown away by the old man.
Hey, that's mine!
Can I look at it? I cannot. I can look at this. Okay, that's fine. We've already looked at that. Anything else interesting to check out? Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them, too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon, Maya. Oh. Poor things. So, they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray. Is that it? No, you might be overthinking this. Is this one of those, like, little sand dig places? I used to love sandboxes like this. Really? You? Sure! Finding iron filings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron filings? Wow. Too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? Nope, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back then. Do you want them? No. But thanks. Alright, let's look at the banana. This place is so fruity. Took the words right out of my mouth. Hey, Maya, that's not a bad thing, okay? Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud, Nick. Slide down it a few times and go woo! No! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that, and I'm an expensive man. Have you seen my suit? Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. Great. Anything else suspicious? Looking at this orange reminds me of what? They're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Alright, maybe we have to move then. We didn't really get a lot of good information out of this guy, did we? No, not really. Alright, I'll be back for you, sir. You sit tight. This man. Oh my god. Alright, I have to find the Magatama. Let's, see who else we can check in with really quick. As long as I'm here, girl, why don't you... I asked you about a couple of other people. Oh, I don't have my man's profile yet. That's weird. Why didn't he show up? Just you about this man. Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. Yeah, he's pretty unique, if that's the right way to put it. He has a really intense aura, as a chef and as a person. Yep, he's got a pretty intense aroma, too. So, did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't. Interesting. And what about... Do you have anything to say about this? Maggie. Oh, are you looking for some part-time work, Maya? Why don't you take a job at the restaurant? Oh, no! Is this how this happens? Mr. Armstrong would hire you. Really? Me? It's pretty cool being a waitress, you know. And in the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. What secrets? You can't make it obvious, but just spy on him for a bit. You'll see. It's interesting. Wow, what a... These two ladies would get along great. Maya loves to spy on people. Wow, I can't wait to get my apron on now. Jesus. Okay. Is Dick gonna talk to me? No, not yet. Let's go... I don't want to interact with him more, but I guess that's what I have to do. Let's go to Tribulations. Hey, sir. Do you have anything to say about this? Mademoiselle? Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? Oh, no, it's okay. I was just... Let me see. Your style is, few different. But you have a good face. Different? Felicitations! You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Did she just get kidnapped? Maya? Girl? Hello? Can I examine all this stuff again? No, that's all the same. So wait, I lost my girl. Hang on. Can I get her to come back? Oh. Well, I wonder what's gonna happen now. It looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything.
I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Okay. Oh, it's you. Oh no! Oh no! Maya's been kidnapped! Again! Criminal affairs, you got anything for me? Yes. Okay, here we go. Don't worry, Maya. I'll be back for you. You hang tight. Whoa, pal! Found the evidence yet? One that's gonna get her innocent. No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Oh! That's why Dick is so So, from game number 2, Dick Gumshoe, he really had a thing for, Maggie Bird. He had a little bit of a crush on her, and apparently he still does. That's why he's so invested in this. Well, whatever you need to know, pal. I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Wow, Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing, pal. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Wow, look at the good that Dick can do when he's on our side. And wow, look at his chest, just oof. Maya? Kidnapped? Must be a Tuesday. Anyways, pal. Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh. I can't get Winston Payne again? Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again. I'll make sure you get locked up good for it, you see? Great. Well, then let's chat, you and I. So, the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah, back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, kept a close eye on her. Well, I mean, not too close, you know. Hey! What's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her, it wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that was it, pal. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over there. We've put him in the hot seat. Maya being kidnapped by a femme-muscular gay man was not on my bingo card. Also French. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. We knew that already. I don't like her or anything. Jeez. Note to self. Gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret. Yeah, sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking at the time? All the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind to not see what's on your mind. Guess we don't have a good poker face. That's true to life for me. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elk! He was a computer programmer. Wow, Glenn is a handsome man. Also, words I say about every single male character in this game ever. But come on, look at that jawline. And he looks like an intellectual, too. Maybe it's the eyepiece. Maybe it's the little smirk. I don't know. I dig it. And the fact that he's a computer programmer, which literally is the game telling us this is an intelligent man. Glenn Elk, I see, a programmer. Yeah, he was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claims to never have seen the guy before either. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. Programmer and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason would Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Thunder Phoenix! Hooray! A palindrome! Wait, is his name a palindrome and I totally missed it? Glenn Elk. Oh my god, it is a palindrome! Oh my god, we've got CRISPR would be so proud. You guys remember CRISPR from Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door? Clustered, regularly interspaced, short, palindromic repeats. So, I'm very, very partial to palindromic sequences of DNA found in bacteria that act as a primitive immune system that protect bacteria from viral infections that we've then used in a manipulation tactic to guide RNA sequences to cut up DNA in genetic engineering. But a gay victim having the name Glenn Elg is also a really cool palindrome. Oh wait, he's not gay. I'm sorry. I guess I just slipped that in myself. Wishful thinking, I guess. A Freudian slip, if you will. Wait, you're kidding. Wait. Sorry. Focus. stay focused on the job. What was Maggie's supposed motive? Oh, sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't got enough time to sift through these papers, but I thought you loved her. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm sort of working on it by myself. Oh yeah, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, does it? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar, pal. She's... Alright, she was a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know. Cosmetology Corner, I can't biology in this late in work. It's a little late for that much science. So, what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is our statement? Well, before we jump into that, as I get side focused again. So CRISPR is an acronym. It stands for the words clustered, regularly interspaced, short palindromic repeats, which are sequences of repeating sequences of DNA that are palindromic in nature, meaning they read the same way forwards and backwards, and they're clustered together, and they are interspaced regularly. So all of that whole name just describes literally what the DNA sequences are. And discovering the system which exists in bacteria, scientists have done some science magic, and we've manipulated the system by using CRISPR-associated proteins to target genetic engineering. We now use this system to cut up DNA in pretty much anything we want to at this point, to insert new genes, cut genes out. You've definitely heard of genetic engineering, because you've probably heard of genetically modified organisms, GMO foods. A lot of people who don't really understand the science behind them are petrified of them and think that they're the scariest thing in the world. And just how contradictory is her testimony? Well, the biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Right, she thinks there was 2, but everybody else thinks that there's only 1. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this, pal. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. Weren't there only 2 people, just the chef and the old man? Do we have other witnesses? Anyways, pal. And then there's that CD. Oh yeah, she did mention something about the CD. There was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. And there was no CD. What? Oh, not on the table. Not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. Between heaven and hell, could we eventually use CRISPR to do, like, futuristic body modification? That's what people are discussing in ethics right now. It is not approved to use CRISPR to modify the human germline, which would mean making genetic changes that could be passed from one generation to the next, or, like, designer babies, so to speak. Because the technology is not that well understood and not that perfected. You know, there's off-target mutations, things can go wrong. Nonetheless, a man has actually already done it. He did it illegally. Dr. He Jiankui, I think was his name. If you Google something similar to that, you'll find it. If you Google CRISPR babies, his name will come up. He was a Chinese rogue scientist who went against all of the ethics boards and violated several laws when he secretly used CRISPR technology to edit the germline, allegedly, this is all alleged, and modify 2 twins that were being born to be immune to HIV. But again, the science is not perfect, so he took this big risk because he wanted to be like the pioneer scientist, the first guy to do something like this. So he kind of jumped the gun and didn't wait for things to be approved. And we don't really know if it actually worked as well as he wanted it to. We don't know if there are going to be there's going to be like off-target mutations that yield very, very dangerous consequences in these babies that have been born, apparently. I looked into the case when it was active in the news. This was a while ago, though. This was before the pandemic ever happened. I was literally teaching at the time when the story first broke, and I have not looked into any updates. So it would actually be interesting to take a second to hop on Google and see if there's any updates about that story and what happened with those sweet little girls. And if they found out any more evidence to either support or refute his claims of what he had done. And what happened to him if he was charged. Anyways. Focus. We are here to solve a mystery. But, didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it, pal. Your phony never explains that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Great. I love that for us. Alright, let's present some stuff. Oh, what's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it on the magazine rack at Tribulations. Oh, it's dated the same day as the murder. Maybe onto something here, pal. And take a look at this. See the writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Oh, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Oh, it's no good. I can't remember. And there we go, in one ear, out the other. Hey, pal. I'm gonna borrow this for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on that little scribble. Handwriting, huh? It would be good to know more about that. In any case. Yeah, thank you, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Great. While we're here, anything else you want to talk about? I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. Okay, so Gumshoe was not there at the trial. So he's actually one guy who did not fall for our phony. Because he wasn't there. He's got an excuse. And what did he say? Well, he started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick, because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. Oh. He said you sucked so much, it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. Interesting. Glenn Elg, age 28. The victim, he was a programmer. Maggie had apparently never seen him before. Chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is so full of toxins. Let me drain those out of you, daddy. That's what I would have said. What? No. Guys, stop being gross. What's wrong with you, chat? Get some manners. Jesus Christ. Have some dignity. Have some fucking respect for yourselves. Couldn't be me. And he gave me this bottle. Oh, I bet he did. What's in it? I don't know. Label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day, pal. Under orders? Yeah, you know. There's something about that lady, I mean, the guy. Oh. Wait. You can't stop thinking about that guy? Detective Gumshoe? Really? Can we talk about this a little bit more? This is interesting to me. No, not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. Oh, so what is your type? I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with the case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef, and I want to know what it is. Oh my god, I can ask him about it. So, tell me, Dick, what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? You can gossip with me, we're all safe here. Do you want to open a bottle of wine and we can drink and talk? It's kind of hard to say. Oh, sweetie, that's totally fine. You take your time, sort out your feelings. I'm here for you. See, the guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway, and it left me with all these confused feelings. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff, you know, it's kind of unimportant to the case. It's more about gossipy stuff, you know, pal?
Look, how about this? Oh my god, I can't believe the game is going here. Why don't you go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself? If you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report it back to me, okay? Huh. Well, that was a bit of a letdown. Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Fine. I guess I better find out more about the chef and Tribulations and then report back to Gumshoe. Alright, sounds like I've got an objective on my hands. Let's go. Also, for the record, if it's okay with you guys, chat, I think I might go for a 2-hour stream today because we're over time right now. I might try to go till 9 o'clock, see what I can get done in that time. Because I just feel like we're in the middle of something here. I don't feel like cutting it off right now. There's definitely some fan fiction out there. January 6th, Tribulations. Huh, the scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Whoa! Oh my god, are you okay? Do you need to see a doctor? Do you need to be taken to the hottie clinic? Hello? Who was that just now? Was that a customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome! B Avenue! Oh my god. Oh my god. We know who this is, boys! Bring it to me! Wow, what a cute voice. Ah! Whoa! Maya! Girl. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? I think... What I think had happened, Maya. It's the third game. I think the developers did a little bit of fan service and they put you in an outfit that a specific clientele of men wanted to see you in. A clientele of men who like to see women in submissive uniforms with short skirts. I don't know how I approve of it. And I think it's sexist and I think it's wrong. At the same time, girl, you look fucking adorable. But also, maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then, who was that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. Look at Maya getting us on the upsell. That's what we're trained to do, by the way. Anybody who's worked in fast food knows. My first job was in fast food. The upsell is the first technique they teach you. So it's like every customer, when they order something, they're like, would you like a side with that? Would you like a drink? Would you like to try one of our new donuts that just came out? Are you feeling a little bit thirsty? That's a lot of food. Are you sure you don't want some water to go down with that? Or like a soda? You always, it's like part of the job requirement. So you shouldn't get mad at the employees when they do this to you because they are trained by management. You have to like try to recommend something extra to the customer while they're in the spending mood. Because psychologically, while you're already buying shit, it's a little bit easier to get people to be like, oh yeah, I'll just throw one more thing on my list of stuff that I'm already buying. And if they do, well then you've just earned more profit because you've made another sale. It's the oldest tactic in the book. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them food, make coffee, work the cash register. You're allowed to do all of that on your first day? Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Oh, right. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. She got my give me a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Or so he says. How much is it? It's the Twin Tea set, so it's $20, of course. Twin Tea set. I believe I'll be taking a pass on that, Maya. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't! Come on, Nick! It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. What is with Mr. Nick and toilet cleaning? Yeah, right. Maybe later. Right. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, I didn't actually order. Well, there she goes. Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. The upcharging. It's the first thing they teach you. No, Maya, I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya's really getting into this.
So, how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drinks, sides, salad, and dessert, it's $45. Hey, wait a sec, Maya! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit! Thanks. Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright. Down the hatch it goes. Look out, stomach, here it comes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving! Here. It's yours. Really? Oh. Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate. I just remembered. I gotta clean the toilets. Hey! Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Tribune lunch special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. Wow. Over the teeth, over the gums, look out stomach, here she comes! I like lobster. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? He's probably mixing it with his aromatherapy, right? It's two weird businesses. You probably don't want to be mixing your business of smelly smells and malodorous scents with food that you're trying to serve to clients. Customers. Hey Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Can you get me access? Now what was it Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen, that sounds tasty. Thunder Phoenix! So that we got some puns here. The 20 is $20. And the fortify, it's $45. It's $45. That sounds pretty tasty. Hey, Maya, wait up. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. What do you mean you're pretty? There's no customers. Weren't you gonna show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I'd better conduct my search in the kitchen myself. Alright, can I have access to it now? To the kitchen! Wow, it's very frilly. Also, I think it might be a safety violation to have what looks like very, very flammable, frilly objects above the stove. I could be wrong. It just seems not safe. And here it is, the famous Tribune kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. It's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop, Nick. Okay, don't worry, I got it. Speaking of chop chop, let's look at the potential murder weapons, the knives. Also, fun fact about me, I hide my knife. When I bring men to my apartment, I make sure the knife set is hidden. The odds of a boy that you just brought home who you're meeting for the first time being a serial killer that's gonna sneak a knife and stab you in your sleep is really low. But it's never zero. And I've been watching some true crime documentaries, and it makes me feel a little bit weird and scared to sleep around somebody who I'm just getting to know for the first time with knives in the vicinity. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah, look! Right there on the counter. It's my Magatama! Wait, what's it doing there? Whoa, I didn't even see that! What indeed? On loan from Maya, recovered in the kitchen of Tribune. That's weird. Did our guy steal it from us? Did he pickpocket us? Did my gay man put his hands in my pants without my knowledge or consent? What? David Mahone, how's the investigation going? I had to take a call from, your mom. Yeah? Mamira? Mire? The investigation's going swell. I'm doing such a great job. Everyone's gonna be really impressed, actually. Chet, isn't that correct? Aren't I doing amazing? Say I'm doing amazing. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot, Nick. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know in the name of. You're my favorite, Maya. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give a place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was cooking a pot, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. Okay. That's great. Whoops. No, the book, Phoenix. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Oh no, not a poet. Anything but a poet. Pyro Demon Eye, hello! How's it going? Cool, read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intensity, okay? Maya, fuck off. Don't make me do this. Phoenix, why are you agreeing? Okay. Here's one. It's called Printemps. By the way, let the record show, this is not me doing a French accent. This is Mr. Nick doing a French accent. So you can direct all criticism to the video game. The two of them like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that and sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail looked so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must. That was odd. That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. Huh. Great. Anyways, what's this? It looks like a treasure chest. It's all of his bottles of, scents. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're the aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Hey, wait a minute! God bless Maya, what is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Small bottle found in the kitchen. Shape is different from the other bottles. Contents unknown. Small bottle added to the court record. It's also kind of interesting that this is another poisoning case, and the first case in the game was a poisoning case. We're getting a pattern. Pattern of poison. Now, I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oysters. Oh, we read this. Whoops. Anything else? I mean, I think that was probably the thing we wanted from here, right? Probably. That was the most suspicious thing in this place. So in that case, and we have our Magatama, so I guess we're good to go back. Anything more to say to you? Probably not, right? Unless you have anything to say about this. No. She's a waitress now. She's no longer our assistant. She's got more important things to do. That's fine. But Gumshoe asked us to go back and talk to him if we found anything suspicious, and maybe this bottle is suspicious. Let's see if we can chat him up. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, hey, you're just in time, pal. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn anything up? Oh, they said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elk. No doubt about it. I expected as much. Victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder, pal. It's the best interpretation of the facts of the moment. Okay, sports paper refiled into the court. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me eventually.
Don't forget to report back with me with whatever you find on the restaurant, okay? Right. I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Let's try. Ah, you got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Yeah, but this one doesn't smell. Huh? Oh, I don't get you, pal. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, a cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle could be pretty important. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. I had a hunch there was something funny about that, chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. You have his number and you know his secret? Okay, the game is definitely, for sure, doing this on purpose. They're gay baiting me right now. This is hard. This isn't even subtle gay baiting. They're doing it so intensely. That has to be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. Uh-huh, go on, tell me about it. I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. Thunder Phoenix 256, this investigation has actually been going quite smoothly now that I think about it. You haven't really gotten stuck anywhere, have you? Aside from trying to read French? No. Alright, I'm a professional, don't you forget it. I'm like a little Veronica Mars in here. I'm gonna investigate perfectly. Anyways, about this Armstrong guy's secret. Let me talk to you about it. Yes, baby, gossip with me. So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? Be as detailed as possible, please, okay? And how did you find it out? Have you ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? I have. And how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it is probably the food that's keeping people away. Real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? Well, this is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. I was hoping you were gonna say that, because guess what, You guys see that, 500,000 scribbled out? I don't know what it means, but we've just established a connection. Get connected for free at Education Connection. Alright, I'll spare you the singing. $500,000 in the red, you say? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. I'd be willing to bet that Chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch, anyway. Sean's loan contract, his debt is $500,000. The owner of the loan is Tender Lender. Tender Lender. It's kind of a funny name. Okay. The first case was poisoning. Wasn't Doug Swallow electrocuted? Doug Swallow was electrocuted, but, Dahlia, the girl who electrocuted him, she committed, I guess it was kind of a two-for crime, because Doug died, but then Dahlia, we learned, or at least we were very suspicious that she poisoned somebody in the courthouse, because Phoenix was, like, wearing the poison, and that's why, like, she was dating him in the first place. There was poison involved. It might not have been directly tied to Doug Swallow, but she intended to poison Phoenix, and I believe we pretty much established that she had poisoned and killed a guy, like, several months beforehand, and that's how she ended up dating, what's-his-face? Phoenix. In the first place. She killed somebody, I want to say it was a defense attorney? She killed somebody in the law. Some important legal person. We read a newspaper about it. What am I doing right now? Oh. Whoops, nope, sorry, didn't want to show you my badge. Not this time, anyways. Do you have anything to say more about this? $5 million, that's great. Is there really that much money tied up in this case? Thunder Phoenix, thank you. Diego Armando was poisoned 8 months prior. Dahlia also planned to poison Phoenix. Yes, that is what had happened. I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this, the gay unicorn, hello. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know. I mean, I don't, but I sort of get the picture. Yeah, when you're $500,000 in the red to, well, I guess it depends on who tender lender is. I mean, that's a lot of money to be in debt. Interesting. Maybe we can go, talk to this guy now. Because we have our Magatama. He's not here, though. Shoot. Let's go back to, Vitamin Square. We haven't been here in a hot minute. Oh! What is this? Huh. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. I still have some unanswered questions for him. Okay, but what about this bike? Scooter, I mean. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Pay attention to me! Can't you hear that I'm groaning? Whoa! Oh. I'm sorry? Are you the devil himself, or did someone leave you out in the sun too long? What is going on with your face and your body? Why are you so red? And hello, it's my... Are you the Tiger King? Hey, what do you think you's doing and with my bike? Oh, no, sir, I was just... You've been messing with my new ride. Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Are you from the Jersey Shore? You gonna pay for this? It wasn't me, I was just passing by. Hey, then who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You was gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a second. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't... Oh, wise guy, eh? I ought to beat you so hard it'll feel like you was smooching the express train. Oh, God. You just better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers, and then you's gonna pay. Wow. His face, he looks a little scared, though. He doesn't look that intimidating. Or like a guy who's trying too hard to be intimidating. Music is for sure a banger. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself, and I can't help but notice that you have very spiky hair slicked back. What do you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright, eh? You saying you, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. Ah, so you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. I'm sorry, what? Out of my way, I got a cruise. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Wait, he's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me! Whatever, I guess I better make a note of the scooter. Ridden by my phony, the wheel guard is all smashed up. Ah, pathetic! Oh, it's you. Ah, a few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that got seeds in his eyes! Have you been here the whole time, then? No, I was in that strawberry! I had some thinking to do! More like you had some cowering to do. Oh. As long as you're here, why don't I ask you about your patronage of this fine establishment? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? The thing is, it's just that if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going there? Sir? You okay? Your nose doing good? Do you need a nutty pot and maybe flush out some of whatever's growing inside of there? Hey, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Ha! Take it like that! A man's got a secret! More Cyclops. 3 Cyclops! I knew it! Oh, this old guy's got something to hide. But what could it be? I don't know. Can I Magatama him? I can try. See what we can find out.
Oh, boys, we're at the 2-hour mark, too. This is going to be a late stream, I think. Is that okay with you guys if we go a little bit late? I don't know. Can I keep your attention any longer? Have you suffered enough for today? Should I call it here? Well, first, let's see what happens with this. You guys think about it. Put your opinions in the chat. Some of you guys seem to like the idea of longer streams. I didn't know if, like, people were into longer streams, or if that would be, like, too long to hang out with me. I'll try and see where this goes while you guys mull that over in your heads. Très bien regular. Alright, my old man, it's time you tell me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant you dislike so much? Is it because of the women? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat! To eat. Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that you, not you, nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food because it's garbage, and my opinion is the only thing that matters. My opinions are universally right. Shush. The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin taste set. The food at Très Bien is terrible. And expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a job of work since I was born other than feeding the pigeons. Oh, that's a nice life. I'm sorry, I mean, what a load of crock. Taste another story, but the price is nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn and you like to just throw it away on trash food. Exactly! I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn, you're flat broke. Oh. Interesting. I don't think I have proof that he's flat broke. I might have to stop for now. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Part of my only reason to keep going is I'm like, since I've done 2 hours, I'm assuming I'm probably pretty close to the end. This wouldn't be a normal thing. I like to do like one segment in a stream. And I want to say I'm probably close to it, but since I just got stuck at a wall there, we still have to do his Magatama lock. And we have to do someone else's Magatama lock. Our guy, Mr. Armstrong. So we have 2 Magatama people to unlock, and I'm assuming that's probably where we're gonna wrap up the investigation. I just don't know when we can make that happen. I guess we could ask people. Oh, I still don't have his profile though. So how do I figure out if the guy is poor? Oh, I do have the. Never mind, but boys. Never mind. I got it. Hang on. Let me go back. Oh, jeez, damn it. It's the job thing. Shit. I had a momentary lapse, but I caught it myself. Don't worry. I got it. Sir, I have evidence that you are actually poor. And I'm gonna throw it in your goddamn face. You try to say you have money, I say objection. You are a filthy old poor man. In the nicest way possible. Okay, good. No, I know what I'm doing now. I've come prepared. You don't like the food, it tastes like shit. Good, and you have no money. Your taste in food sucks, you're an old pervert, and you have no money. These are my opinions. It's just my opinion. You are flat broke, that's why you were looking for a job. There it is, boys. Got it. This is yours, right? Ah, my magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? Wait, what? Oh, his face is kind of cute there. So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh, do you? I don't go to that restaurant for food, I just go for the cappuccino. I think you mean cappuccino. Anyways, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Jeez, this better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering, if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not, but... Anyway, yeah, place has free newspapers to read every day. No, it doesn't. Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribien. Left by the victim. I'm guessing that's probably what we're gonna use, because it was left by the victim in the sense that they don't have newspapers. I think. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribien. So, what of it? This was the only paper there. It's dated more than a month ago. Wait, what? You see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Oh, shit. Now tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything! Gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Alright, dude, look. The real reason why you go so much to Tribien is... Oh my god, it is. You have a crush on Maggie because you're an old pervert. You know how I know this? You know how I know this for a fact? Because it's true to life. This is not the game being melodramatic or making shit up. I worked at a Tim Hortons cafe and bake shop. It was a coffee shop. If you're Canadian, you know it very well. If you're American, you probably don't, but I live in Niagara Falls, so we have them here. And the old men would come into your... You can think of it like a Dunkin' Donuts. They would come into the coffee shop and hit on the girls that were literal teenagers. I worked with girls who... You could be 16 years old and get a job at Tim Hortons. And you would have a 57-year-old man come up and be like, could you get me Becky in the back? I want her to serve me. And Becky in the back is a 16-year-old girl. And then he would make inappropriate comments about her. Take that! Disgusting. What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Tribien. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant. It's because he's a little pervy on the waitress. Oh, shit! No, I don't recognize that face! Oh my god. You don't recognize her face, and you're probably telling the truth, because it's not her face you're looking at. You weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her... The game says outfit, but at her legs. Specifically where the outfit goes up to. That's the truth, isn't it, you dirty old man? You became a regular at the restaurant to use because of the waitress's uniform. The uniform is all you think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, the waitress was your... Enough, please! No, don't say it! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Wow. Yeah, in this guy's defense, at least Maggie is a 23-year-old woman. Tribien regular. Yeah, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil, okay? Look, I don't care. I even got one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8! All because of the serving girl. Punish me, lock me up. Really, truly, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. God, is that gonna happen to me? It surely is. I'm gonna turn into an old, lonely gay man who's buying, like, the new 21-year-old schwinks drinks at the bars, being like, hey, boys, why don't you talk to me? Back in my day, I used to live stream video games on the internet. I used to be a looker. I looked as good as you one day when I was 21, and then look at what happened to me. And then they're gonna be nice to me as long as I'm giving them their free drinks, then they're gonna casually scoot the fuck away from me. It's the circle of life. For anybody who doesn't end up with a lover. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me! No, really, sir, please listen. Stop calling me that! I have a name, you know, boy! Show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Kudo! Oh, sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones all think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony, one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psych locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try him when he's in a better mood. He's in a better mood.
And I guess we're stuck here. Cosmetology Corner! I've had friends tell me about this guy who worked there, except my friends were not really friendly to them, and it was always funny to hear about one of my friends was 14 when she started, her mother worked there. Interesting. Shoot. I think I might have to stop it here. We've gone over 2 hours. I know we still have another guy's psych locks. I don't know how long it's gonna go, but I'm getting a notification that because I've gone over 2 hours on stream, YouTube is gonna start struggling with my video maintenance, or like maintaining the bitrate and processing of the video feed. So I don't know that I can go over 2 hours. I might have to stop. I'm sorry, guys. We did learn his name. That was good. I hate the idea of stopping like 10 or 15 minutes short of what the end is going to be. I know we still have to probably do the other guy's psych locks. And then it sounds like Phoenix was saying we still have to talk to this guy. It sounds like there is a little bit more than what I thought there was going to be. So I'm not a fan of stopping before I actually finished what I wanted to do, but I do think I have to. Shit, I don't love that. Because that's going to probably screw up my next trial segment. Yeah, and my guy's not even here yet still? Really? I was hoping that he would be at Tribulations. I don't even know what the next step is then. Unless Dick has something at Criminal Affairs? No. Weird. We didn't even really get anything new except this random scooter. I guess the one thing I could try... I don't know if he'd react to the scooter, but I guess I could show it to him. No. He's in a pissy mood. Can't really talk to him right now, so yeah, we might have to call it then. There's still some stuff left. Worst case scenario, you can just start the trial partway through the next stream. Yeah, I'm just worried about, like, falling on an uneven schedule. What I definitely don't want to do is cut off a trial in the middle of a trial. That would really suck. But because it might be the first trial, I know that sometimes trial segments actually tend to be a little bit shorter than investigation segments, so maybe we can balance it out tomorrow. That's what we'll do. Maya will keep working. We'll check in with her tomorrow. I'm going to cut off the stream for now. We'll recuperate and continue our investigation tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. It's been a long stream. If you guys have stuck through this long, seriously, thank you guys for sticking it out with me. Please leave a like on the video if you are still here. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll get this investigation fired up and try to wrap it up for the day tomorrow. Thank you, boys, and I'll try to speak less French, okay? Yeah, it might be better to save now and finish the last 15 minutes of investigation tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, let's save our progress. I'll do it on camera so I know I did, and we will call it there. All right, toodles, boys!